Well, all right. Welcome to Adventures with Joey and Johnny, and today we're definitely also roping Brian in on this one. We are over at his place. We're going to be using his Lonestar Grillz. We've actually got to do a whole cleaning before we use it. As you can see, we've done some queuing, and we need to get this thing cleaned up before we go on this big cook. We are going to be doing 7 briskets in here, which as you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trays, so it's more than capable of doing that many. It's just that we want to make sure that this is completely clean. You can see we need to clean the firebox out and get this thing all prepped. So this is going to be a fun one. We'll see how it all comes out. I've got some primes, some Angus, and some Wagyu. So yeah, or Wagyu, I don't know. I'm Texan, I'm learning. But yeah, so stay tuned. We'll be trimming them up, we'll be seasoning them. I have a slew of different seasons we're gonna try, and it should be a good time. So the first thing we need to do is take out all of these racks, and so we're gonna pull these out, and then we'll get them cleaned. The next thing we're gonna need to do is pull this firebox out, give it a good clean, take all the ash out from underneath, and to get it prepped and ready for the next burn. All right, so we've got this thing cracked open. We've got the trays out, and we're gonna have to scrape this thing down. As you can see, it needs to be cleaned. We got the firebox on the mend over here. Slowly getting it all cleaned out. Putting some ash in there. Got all our trays and grills that need to be cleaned up, ready to go. So we'll see how this goes. Those are the plates, so you can kind of tune how the fire comes on the bottom from since this is a vertical smoker. All right, so we've got these grates looking good. Brian's working on the rest. Got the pit all cleaned out. Got the plates cleaned. This thing is looking smooth. Got the firebox all ready to go, all clean. Just some good old elbow grease over there by Brian. We've got the charcoal getting ready to go. We have 7 briskets trimmed. We'll season them up over here at the table, and then we'll get to making some barbecue. All right, so we've got these coals looking ready to go. How's this looking, Brian? Is it some work or what?
It's clean.
It's clean?
I'm not.
Yeah. So what all do you have to do
To clean it?
Yeah.
Well, you get a lot of, I guess, soot buildup. So take out all the trays, take out everything that you can remove. I get a putty knife and kind of scrape all the junk off the sides, the rails, everywhere, and all the grease, and then scoop it out, and then I wipe it down. Sometimes, this is the second time. The first time I re-greased it, put oil on it. I'm not gonna do it this time because it looks pretty good. And then clean off all the shelves, put those back in, and then that's it. Probably do it about 3 times a year.
All right. Well, so, yeah, we had definitely done some cooks on this thing.
Yes.
So, and the firebox we got cleaned up. Yep, we're good to go. So, all right. Well, let's do this thing. We're about to put 7 briskets on this thing. We'll see how this goes.
It is Chupacabra brisket magic. Never.
Want to shake it up?
I've never had this one. Joey has.
It's really good. I was really surprised by it. Yeah, it was. We get this meat at Redfields in Bryan, Texas, and that's what they had. And I tried it one time, and man, it was great. You can see it has like some herbs and just a little bit more. Yeah.
This is the Wagyu also, right? Yeah.
This is prime.
This is prime?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
This prime is a nice prime. It has some great marbling right here. It's dude, these primes look like a little piece of ice. Yeah.
It's not.
then you want to come in here, Ileana, and just get a shot of them going in. Wagyu, we're going to put chupacabra on it. And this was an 18-pound brisket. So it's it was an expensive brisket, and it's a big brisket. I mean, it's a behemoth. We definitely going to use some seasoning on this one. You know, I had brought so many different seasonings thinking I was doing overkill, but I mean, when you got 7 briskets, I think maybe I'm just on point. You know what I mean? I'm not, maybe not overkilling, because we're definitely using some seasoning stuff. This is a small Angus. I think it was 12 pounds. It's probably 10 pounds trim. Okay. And we're gonna use Malcolm Reed's Killer Hogs seasoning.
Shout out to Malcolm.
Yeah. And we're gonna try his brisket rub and his barbecue rub. So we'll go light with the barbecue rub, and we'll go a little heavier with the AP. I mean, with the Texas. There we go. Yeah. Let's go here. All right. There we go. That looks good.
So we'll do the same thing. We'll do the Texas brisket rub and then put on the barbecue rub. And what is this?
This is prime. So the reds are prime. We got 3 primes, 2 Angus, and 2 Wagyus. So I think we got 3 on. 4 on. We've got 4 on right now. So these 2, and then we got 1 more Wagyu. 1 more Wagyu that we're gonna do. Yeah. I'm interested to see how this is gonna. I think this is gonna pop. So here goes the prime.
Can you put it back just a little bit so I can put the temperature gauge here?
There it goes. All right. Yeah, I may read a little cooler till that meat warms up. Let's see. All right, then we'll here we go.
Okay, Joey, come here.
Yeah.
What's color's the Wagyu?
Yellow.
So we put
chupacabra.
Okay.
All right. All right. So this is the Wagyu. Look, that's probably was like 20 pounds. I can't remember. It was big. It may have been even more.
And we're gonna do the Malcolm Reed
brisket rub and some barbecue rub on it. Yeah, give this a good kiss of seasoning on it. Well, I want to really build the bark up on this one. Not that this is the one we're going to be eating.
Right. Whichever one looks best, we're eating.
But one of these is going to go in our belly. And it may be this one. We'll see. We'll see how this one comes out. We're really excited about this cut. All right.
So let's see, just so we get an idea of what time it is. 3:38.
Yeah, we're gonna do our smoke oven combo that we did last time, because that went really well.
Yeah, we don't have to stay up all night tending a fire.
Yeah, and it was still like an 18-hour cook last time.
Oops.
So we're shooting for 15 hours this time. But we'll see. We're shooting to eat at noon tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see. All right.
Let's get sides on this too.
Okay. All right, so we're putting the last brisket in. This is the Wagyu, and we've got Killer Hog, Malcolm Reed's Texas sauce and Texas spice and barbecue rub on it. So I'm trying to get it back so it'll fit. There we go. All right. Oh. Let's see how these things are looking.
This one's tight up here.
Yep. There you go. That's apple juice goodness.
Looks so good.
All right, we need to pump it. Oh no. Woo! Ooh, these things are looking good though. I'll tell you that much. Good smoke on them.
Ooh, those look good.
Those little bites. That's looking good.
I like this. Oh my gosh. These look great.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Let's see how this. Ooh. Woo. This is a prime.
Good.
This is a Angus. This is
that one's good. Just hit.
oh yeah. That'll be alright. Man, these are looking great. Yep. Ooh, I want to eat that. Woo! Yeah, I think next time we'll probe them.
Actually,
See what they're at.
check it real quick.
Okay.
Since we're here. 139.
Perfect. All right. All right. So here they are. All 7 briskets smoking away. We're about 4 hours in. Ooh, this is looking good.
Oh wow. 191.
Oh dang.
They're still
Real stiff though.
yeah, 190.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely time to come out. Or not
Okay.
come out, but
In
180.
the oven. Good, yeah.
Ooh.
Lower ones are a little.
178.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's take it.
Yeah, we'll pull them out. Okay, so we are going to pull one of these and wrap one of them. They are? Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab this one. Ooh. Hot. Woo!
You want to stick that into your
Here. Oh yeah, the big one's fine.
what?
You can literally hear it. Sizzling. All right, let's see the next step. So we're going to go ahead and speed this up because we wrapped all 7 briskets, and definitely by the end we were pretty seasoned at it. But we're going to take this second to talk a little bit about the cooking process. So we went ahead and put these into the oven. We set the ovens to around 250 and ran them until the morning. And we actually had to put them in 4 ovens. There were mini ovens, but we had to put them into the ovens. And it actually, they all turned out pretty well in terms of cook time. And then we let them rest for about 2 hours, and then we had to get cutting on them. So cooking these briskets, I learned a lot, and I almost overcooked them. So when I went to cut them here, as you're going to see, they are almost falling apart, but they don't. And luckily I had time to let them recongeal. And when people actually got them home and cut them and ate them, they came out perfect and they were juicy, and I just got rave reviews on them. But this is fully uncut to an extent, letting you see the process. So here we go. We're going to do, I think these are some primes that we've got. Ooh, they're smoking. We'll do this first one. And all I'm going to do really is wow, these have been resting. Wow, look at that. These have been resting for about 2 hours. They cooked for about 16 hours, I believe. No, longer than that. No, about 16. It's 18 hours overall. And wow, this one just looks simply amazing. Let me go ahead and get this off. And all I'm gonna do is just make them fit into these trays. So, oh wow, yeah, look at that. Okay, so we will pull that out, get my knives set. I have some liners, as you can see, and gloves, and I'm just gonna cut the flat from the point just so that they stack up a little better. Woo! Look at that. That looks good. These briskets look amazing. So that's gonna be your flat, your point. This is gonna be the flat. And we should be able to wrap that up. And I actually don't cut them. What I like to do is, you can see it's still steaming. I like to let them congeal for whoever's getting it, and let them cut it, because I feel like it's, unless you're gonna eat it right then and there, it's gonna be juicier if you don't slice it. But we'll see here in a second. Woo! Yeah, these things are still need some resting time. They're a little brittle, but awesome bark. Just amazing bark. This is an Angus. Got 2 greens. So I'll go ahead and slice this one. Woo! You can hear that juice just coming out. And you can see that. That's amazing. I like to get these wrapped right back up, because like I said, I wanted to congeal. That's how you maintain a really good bite and not have them feel overcooked. Because if you were to serve it right now, it would feel overcooked, in my opinion. This is gonna go to 2 people. So the way I'm gonna try and do this, I've never done this before, but the way I'm gonna try and do this is to cut it. I think I did. Let me see here. This one seems a little, just making sure I cut all the way through on this side. Seems a little crispy on this side. And then I'm gonna cut down the center. And I saw people do this. I think it was, oh man, I can't remember his name. But it's just a good way to kind of split a brisket without cutting it up to give to 2 people. So we'll see how this comes out. I think the bottom is a little dry, not dry. Obviously this is not dry, but I think it has a crusted bottom. This was probably on the lower rack of the Lonestar, but you can see it looks great. So again, I'll place it in here. It's still steaming. It just amazes me, the bark and how these things look. Let's see here. Go ahead and cut this point from this little flat. Oof, this thing is juicy. And I'll show you all that, and I'm gonna keep it together. But you can see these are, I'm not squeezing them, I'm not doing anything. That's just what they look like. And we'll be putting them up this way. Let me go ahead and put that one to the side. I'm glad I decided to do this outside. I originally set up inside, but this would have been an ordeal, a mess. Woo! Now this one is this is a Wagyu. All right, this is gonna go to my friend's parents. So yeah. And I just basically split it, but I need to move this paper out of the way to cut it. So yeah, let's see what I can do here. There we go. All right. So this thing is super moist. As you can see, I accidentally split it, but I think it'll hold. Let's see here. I kind of cut a little bit high on the point, but should be okay. Let's see here. So here's, let me just make sure. This thing is so so tender. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. This is the point, and as you can see, that is looking really good. And not even trying to squeeze it, but it's definitely got some heat. So this one's had a good amount of rest to it compared to all the others, and it looks really nice actually, and I mean all of these feel great. I mean they're all cooked and moist and juicy. Even like on this one, it's giving me trouble because of the bark's a little rough, but I mean it is super moist actually. I think I took a little chunk out. So this one's maybe a little overcooked, so we'll have to look into that. But it looks, oh yeah, it's just super. I mean that fat rendering is amazing. I'll go ahead and put this down here, and then this one's going to be another challenge to keep together. The point's a little dry. I think that's probably going to be more like a burnt end. It doesn't seem like it's burnt, like crispy. It's just dry. Got to keep all of these things straight. If which one goes to who, and when and how, and everything else. So, ooh, got some rain coming our way. I'm gonna just let this drip onto there actually. This butcher paper is just soaking, so I'll just let that go onto there. And I think this was like over 20 pounds. Oh, look at that. Just slices right through. And like I said, it's so big, we're gonna need two trays. So we'll put the flat in one tray and then the point in another. And I'm not gonna show you all this because it's still really hot, and I think it needs to congeal some more. So, well, you know you've cut a lot of briskets when your feet are starting to slip. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I'll get some photos and some B-roll, but these things are killer. So yeah, so this channel is all about having fun and just learning as we go and making barbecue. Brian and Johnny and I just really love doing this. We thank y'all for watching. These briskets came out amazing. Everybody really loved them. And we've since gotten to make a couple more, which we'll be sharing with y'all over the next couple of months. But we hope that you enjoy this channel, that you'll give us some likes and subscribes, and that you have a wonderful day.